Let's talk about impossible, shall we? While defined as incapable of being or being done, we actually allow impossible to exist beyond the boundaries of that definition. For instance, we'll say something is impossible for us because of factors like age, inexperience, or income. Someone said, start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. As an empowerment coach, I teach you that you may not be able to accomplish the impossible from your current position, but it is a great place to start doing the necessary. I'm Brian Martin with this latest segment of the Blessed and Bored series. I want to introduce you to Barbara Hillary, the first black woman to reach the North Pole. Now, did Barbara start at the North Pole? Of course not. She started in Harlem, grew up in poverty, and retired after a 55-year nursing career. It was after she retired that Barbara discovered she had an interest in Arctic travel. But dog sledding in Quebec and photographing polar bears in Manitoba only whet her appetite for more. That was when she discovered that no African American woman had ever been to the North Pole. And that was when her dream was born. After a full career and well outside her physical prime. But the trek to the North Pole would not be a walk in the park. For one, it's expensive, requiring a considerable amount of capital. And it's extreme, requiring a stringent diet and exercise regimen. After all, she would need to learn how to ski, and as she noted, skiing wasn't a popular sport in Harlem. But Barbara had fallen in love with the stark beauty of the North and would not be denied. She took cross-country skiing lessons and hired a personal trainer. She started eating more vegetables, increased her vitamin intake, and worked out with weights. She raised the necessary $25,000, mostly through donations, for equipment and transportation. On April 23, 2007, Barbara Hillary stood at the top of the world at the age of 75. Impossible? Apparently not. Barbara Hillary, who passed away in 2019, teaches us that impossible is far smaller than we think. I know he's a fictional character, but Sherlock Holmes said once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. When you sign up with me for your one-on-one coaching sessions, we identify your goals and distinguish between what's impossible and what's improbable. Barbara started with what's necessary. She exercised and ate right. Then she continued on to what's possible, raised the funds, and finished with the impossible, made it to the North Pole as a septuagenarian. 4 years later, Barbara Hillary again made history by becoming the first African American woman to make it to the South Pole. Oh, and did I mention that she did all that having lost 25% of her breathing capacity from surgery for lung cancer in her 60s? After battling breast cancer in her 20s? Contact me, and together we'll move you from breakdown to breakthrough.